I have to use a spatula. We realized we forgot our drone. Do I need these? I think we're gonna have a place to stay tonight. So this is a school of 2,000 people, but I think less than 10% of them chose to come back. Welcome to the HSEL Roadshow, a 3-month road trip where we'll be traveling the country in an RV to teach 25 high schools how to build PCs. And when we leave each school, we leave behind 6 gaming computers so that they can start their own esports team. Huge thanks to the Army National Guard, ASUS, Intel, and Extreme Networks for sponsoring this series. On this trip we have Nehemiah, who's our campaign manager, Nick, our videographer, and me, Connor, the commissioner of the High School Esports League. 3 gamers, a giant camper, and a bunch of computers. Enjoy! Game day, it's like 8 a.m. and we have to load up the RV with 16 computers worth of stuff as well as some extras. We're parked in the street. I don't know, what could go wrong, right? All right, so we're all packed up, we're ready to leave. It's kind of a bittersweet moment. I really love working here, but gotta take off. So we're all packed up, we're headed to Memphis today. We're kind of getting settled in. Nehemiah completely robbed the fridge inside.
Meanwhile.
No, this is all your idea. This is all your idea. These are all your drinks.
Where are you sleeping?
First couple nights are gonna be rough for me. First couple nights I might be on the floor. I might cuddle up with one of the CPUs back there.
Problem number 2. We were like, oh, we need an aux cord. I was like, our phones aren't from 2012 and we can't use this.
Been a long way without you, my friend. All about it when I see you again.
Well, first stop for gas. We're 16 gallons in and it's about at a half a tank, so. Welcome to Arkansas. Well, we made it to Arkansas. Interesting day so far. It's about 3 o'clock right now. We realized we forgot our drone, GoPro accessories. We're hoping to be in Memphis about at 6 o'clock tonight so we can get settled into a campground. The RV is great. It's just looking a little bit too boring, so I think we need to spice it up a little. I have to use a spatula to try to get this on because I forgot the squeegee. We'll see how it goes.
That's hot.
You like it? Nice.
Oh yeah, that's hot.
Didn't turn out too bad. It's probably a good time to remind you that if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like the video, subscribe, let everyone know what we're doing because we want to do this every single year and your support is how we can make that happen. So thanks for watching. Guys, watch my head, watch my head. We didn't make it far. It has character, you know? Rest in peace. So I think we found a place to stay. There's a national park called Meeman Shelby Forest State Park, which looks pretty nice. And it's not too far away from our first school, which is Cordova High School. I think we're gonna have a place to stay tonight. Well, we're at Walmart. It's about 5 o'clock. We're getting close to the campground and we want dinner, but since we're gonna be at a campground, we thought, you know, we gotta do it old school and get some hot dogs and maybe start a fire or something. It's been fun so far. We lost our sign. We'll see what else happens next. I think I need this. We'll probably need these, right? I think we need this. Yo, do you think we need this? Easy play.
Look.
Easy play. Do I need these?
That's what we need.
You think I need these?
Exactly, to eat.
Here, Nehemiah, we found you a snack. Bath. Alright, so it's 8 o'clock and we just made it into the campground for the night just outside of Memphis. It's a little later than we were hoping. When you get to a campground, the first thing you have to do is start a fire. Now, I've been camping for a long time, so I'm kind of excited because I don't know, fire's fun. Make sure that's nice and dry. I think it rained here. So what we're gonna do, take some dryer lint, fluff that up. So it's like 9 o'clock. We just put the fire out, had some amazing dogs. Now it's just time to wrap up some work, go to bed. We have a big day tomorrow. It's our first esports lab here in Memphis, so that's pretty exciting. Yeah. I have no energy, as you can tell. We'll see you guys tomorrow. So we've just arrived to Cordova High School for our first build-an-esports lab campaign. So we're gonna be going into this school and building 6 computers with the students. It's a bit of an interesting situation. So apparently the rules here in Tennessee, or at least in this area, is the governor allowed students to choose to come back to school or to stay virtual. Sounds like most of them chose to stay virtual to stay safe. But we're gonna have a little bit smaller class. It sounds like we're gonna have maybe 6 or 7 students helping out, which is totally fine. They get more hands-on experience, and it's just gonna be a fun time to kind of get to work with those kids and explain esports a little bit more, show the school why esports is so important. So we're gonna get started setting everything up. It's about 9 o'clock right now. We've got 3 hours until the presentation starts, and then we've got 2 hours with the kids to build the computer. So it should be a fun day. It feels so weird being in a school with so this is a school of 2,000 people. Less than 10% of them chose to come back. This is a school day, but it feels so weird being in a school during school day with no kids in it. I don't know. Okay, so the kids are getting ready to come in here any minute now, so I figured I'd show you what their stations look like. So over here, you'll see we've got the case opened up here in the back. These cases do come with RGB fans, so they've got an RGB controller. Next, we've got the power supply over here, the motherboard here, and then we've got their processor, their fan, solid state. We've got RAM to give out to them. They'll each get one 16 gigabyte stick of RAM, and then we've got their GPU. Once that motherboard's done, get it in the computer, and they will have 6 gaming computers. Sounds easy, hopefully it is that easy. So when they're all done putting them together, this is what their setup will look like. I think it looks beautiful. It's got nice lights to make it look gamer, but it's also just really functional. It's gonna allow them to do whatever they wanna do.
I started it for my kids, really. It was a casual conversation that turned serious. So we just talking about video games in class one day because my kids know that I play video games, and one of my students said we should have a team here. And that's how it started. I knew that competitive video gaming existed, but I did not know anything about it, the extent of it, what kids could earn from doing it, scholarship opportunities. All of that was a surprise to me. That was all new information. Tremendous amount of engagement that I didn't expect. And the lengths that my kids will go to stay in good standing, so that they can compete because of having the GPA criteria attached to being on the team, that before may not have cared anything about how they were doing in school, or suddenly staying after school, or what can I do to get my grade up before Thursday, things like that. So
check out our magnificent view.
Trees.
We got trees.